I was thinking about anime genres, and I feel... okay, let's just... You know what? Let's just break the ice right now. Right out the gate. I'm just kidding. Are you guys excited? Are you ready? We're gonna do anime tier list. And you probably might be wondering, oh, well, what kind of anime tier list do you mean? Okay, here's the thing. Let me explain myself, okay? Let me explain myself. I like Yuri a lot. However, I've had some issues in the past where there have been a few very toxic Yuris out there where it's just like, man, I just want it to be like cute story, cute girls. But I feel like times are changing, and I feel like there's more cute girls, not so toxic all the time. Unlike Yaoi, which is like, for me, Yaoi is almost S, but it's A because of the fact that there's so much toxic Yaoi out there that sometimes it's just a lot, bro. I feel like there's way more toxic Yaoi out there than toxic Yuri. I don't know what it is. But the genre suffers from, like, it always has to be a story about somebody basically forcing another person into a relationship. And it's just like, come on, guys. Why it gotta be forced? You know what I mean? That's why I liked Yuri on Ice, because Yuri on Ice felt natural. It felt like a natural progression of things, you know? He was discovering pieces of himself, and he realized that he had feelings for another person. And it was like a gradual progression of feelings, you know? It didn't feel forced. It wasn't like some shows where I watched where it's like it's literally a guy meeting another guy being like, I'm gonna make you love me. Oh my god. Which one was one that I saw that was really... Oh my god, hold on, I'm thinking. Okay, does anybody know the title of the show? Let me search on Firefox. Anime about a guy camera man that falls in love. No, they don't even fall in love. Has a toxic relationship with a mafia guy? Was he mafia or yakuza? Oh my god, it is Viewfinder. I'm gonna throw up. Is it Viewfinder? Yaoi. I don't know. I feel like it is. Oh my god, it is. Help me. I just remember there was this one scene where, like, he's like I can't say it on stream. I can't say it on stream. Yes, I can. Guys, he shoved something up. See, I watched that Yaoi, and I have to say, it was like a lot, because he kind of like forced him to do things, and I didn't like that, you know? Let's just say he really got a better view of things. He really did know how to work that lens. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's why Yaoi is an A tier, because I have some issues with toxic Yaoi, but there have been some good Yaois that have been very compelling and very, very nice to read, as well as nice to watch. But for the most part, a lot of them, sometimes I even kind of want to put it in B tier, because some of it is so off-putting. Like, one time I saw this one Yaoi where, like, this guy like put pepperoni on and cheese, and he turned him into a pizza, and I was just like, what is happening here? What's going on? You know? So I think, like, for me, like, I'm kind of like in between A and B tier, you know? What do you guys think? Mouse, what the f? Listen, don't what the f me. I'm not the one that made this stuff. Don't look at me. I didn't create these shows. Maybe in B tier. Maybe in A tier. Yeah, I think I'll go with A tier. Guys, now, let's just get this out of the way. Let me find it. Ecchi. Let's just get this out of the way. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Ecchi pisses me off. I'm just gonna be 100% honest with you. A lot of times, most ecchi shows are frustrating. It's very frustrating. The shows are very hit or miss for me. Some of them are great, but a lot of them are beyond frustrating, to the point where I'm just like, what the f am I watching? Why are we going through? I feel like I'm gonna have a brain aneurysm. D, honestly, sometimes I even want to go here. It's true. Sometimes I even want to put it in D, because it's just so, it's like, at that point, it's just like, why not just be a hentai, bro? Like, what's going on, guys? You know what I mean? You like ecchi that commits? See, but most ecchi does not commit. That's the thing. That's the problem. That's my problem with it. It doesn't commit. You know what else happens in ecchi a lot that I don't like? A lot of harem anime is ecchi. And I feel like, I also kind of feel like harem anime has kind of like fallen out of like, harem anime has kind of like not become the popular genre anymore. You know what I mean? I feel like years ago, harem anime was like really popular. Like every show was a harem. Every show wanted to be a harem. And now it fell off. Like harem anime fell off like really hard, right? But a lot of ecchi shows are harem anime. And the thing that makes me hate harem anime and ecchi a lot is if you have a harem anime, 9 times out of 10, it is an ecchi show. And 9 times out of 10, the protagonist is a male, and he gets his kicked in by every girl on the show. And I don't know about you guys, but like that pisses me off. Like I don't know. I just get so annoyed when like the whole point of the show and the plot is the guy getting his kicked in. But I just feel like a lot of ecchi anime just like frustrates the out of me, and for that reason, I'm in between B and C. Wait, what did chat choose for ecchi? What was the poll? I didn't pay attention. I didn't pay attention. I was just yapping. It was D? Damn, y'all are cold. I'm gonna put it in C, because that's how I feel. Damn, y'all are cold, man. You guys put it in C. And that being said, harem anime goes in D tier. Harem anime goes in deer tier. In deer tier for me, because harem anime frustrates me. But here's the thing. Guys, I don't see reverse harem in here. I don't see reverse harem in here. Reverse harem anime, B tier. But if it's just pure harem, I'll put it in D. Everybody knows that I love reverse harem anime. However, I loved with a D, with a capital D. I loved reverse harem anime. I don't quite love it as much as I used to. I'm not sure why. That's why I'm kind of like, I might put harem in C because I love reverse harem. This is tough. Hold up. Because I really want to... If it's normal harem, I will put it in D. But if we include reverse harem, it will go for C for me. I'll give you my top 5 worst harem animes. Number 1, Brothers Conflict. As per my Firefox search. Number 1, Brothers Conflict. A girl moves in because her parent married a guy. She joined the family. Okay? She joined a new family, and all of a sudden she has new siblings. Oh, wait. What is this? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 brothers? You're telling me that she has 13 stepbrothers now? And they all like her and want to... give her a kiss on the lips? And some of them actually do it? That girl does not know peace. She does not know peace. That poor girl is on high alert for 13 episodes. Number 2, Diabolic Lovers. Actually, you know what? No. Diabolic Lovers, number 1, worst harem ever. Worst harem anime, worst reverse harem anime ever. Diabolic Lovers, number 1. Number 2, Brothers Conflict. Not again? Guys, you don't know terrible until you know Diabolic Lovers. As per my Firefox search, Diabolic Lovers is absolutely terrible. Guys, reverse harem anime, Diabolic Lovers. Imagine this. You are a girl whose father sold her. Whose father was like, oh, I don't want my child anymore. I'm gonna sell her off to a vampire family because I'm evil. And she's gonna live with them forever. And then she goes to live with these vampires, these vampire brothers. There are like 6 or 7 of them. And they all want to suck her blood. And they all want to eat her. And they all call her horrible names and are mean to her. And they treat her like and say bad things to her. But they also want to kiss her? Question mark? Jesus Christ. Bro, that show was diabolical. No, diabolic lovers. Worst harem anime ever, School Days. It's not even, I don't even think it's a harem anime. It's just terrible. How about just terrible? I have not seen. Okay, I have not seen 100 Girlfriends, but everybody that I've spoken to that has seen 100 Girlfriends, they tell me it's good. Or read 100 Girlfriends. So I don't know. Maybe it's good. 100 Girlfriends is a lot of fun. What is premise? Let me let me Firefox search it. Wait. What is it called? 100 Girlfriends? 100 girlfriends who really, really love you. The 100 girlfriends who really, 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 really love you. Rentaro confessed and has been rejected by 100 girls in his lifetime on the last day of middle school? Are you telling me this kid has been rejected by 100 girls and he's only in middle school? He visits a shrine and prays that he gets a girlfriend during his time at high school. Suddenly, the god of love appears and tells Rentaro that the reason for his non-existent love life is because everyone is only supposed to have one soulmate in their life. Due to an error on the god of love's part, Rentaro is destined to have 100, which is to begin when he enters high school. What? On the first day of high school, Rentaro meets the wealthy Hakari Hanazono and the tsundere Karane Inda. Both girls instantly fall in love with him. Rentaro is also in love with both of them but cannot decide between them, and that evening he revisits the god of love and is informed that if he does not return the feelings of one of his soulmates, they will die in an accident. What? Not wanting such a fate to befall on Hakari and Karane, Rentaro decides to date both of them simultaneously with their blessing. As the story continues, more girls are introduced and become Rentaro's girlfriends, establishing a polyamorous relationship called the Rentaro family. Oh, brother, this guy stinks! This sounds like a cult to me. Oh, brother. Can the girls date each other at least? Yes, they can, and they do. Oh, okay, well, thank God for that, at least. At least we get some Yuri in there. Jesus Christ. Holy moly. Okay, wait a minute. At least 2 of them do? Okay, well, you know, I just think that if you're in a polyamorous relationship, you know, if you're in a polyamorous relationship, I just think that it should be okay for everybody to be able to have multiple partners. If one of them has multiple partners, why can't all the other girls have multiple partners? What's going on here? You know what I mean? I just feel like it's only fair, guys. This brings me to my next point. Hentai. There's a lot of hentai that's like really bad, but there's also a lot of hentai that's pretty good. I feel like recently there's been a lot of good like female-orientated hentai coming out for girls, you know, stuff for girls. I kind of want to put it in A, but I also it's like S, but I feel like A, I don't know. Oh yeah, prove it. Fire in his fingertips, duh. I feel like the genre is so, it's true. The genre, it's so vague because there's so much hentai out there, but there's also some that's good. And for that reason specifically, I'm going to put it
I feel like hentai is too broad. It's like adding anime.
Anime. I'm putting it in B tier. You gooner. I'm outing myself. Man, I don't care. B it is. There's a lot that I don't like. Our next... Let me think. Shojo anime? S. As per a Firefox search, I love shoujo anime. For those of you that don't know, shoujo anime is anime that is aimed at girls. But you could also like shoujo anime if you are not a goyo. Anyone can enjoy it, but it is aimed at the goyo demographic. So you know you got that. Also includes reverse harem because that's for goyos. If you want to know what constitutes as a shoujo anime, Ancient Magus Bride, which is one of my favorite shows. I love that show so much. Holy shit. Fruits Basket, Madoka. Madoka can count as a shoujo anime. Yeah, Ouran High School Host Club, Sailor Moon. All my favorites. All the greats. SAO. I don't think SAO is a shoujo anime. Yona of the Dawn. Oh my, one of my favorite reverse harem / shoujo animes, Yona of the Dawn. If you guys have never seen Yona of the Dawn, I will tell you, it is one of the greatest shows, one of the greatest female character development shows I have ever seen. Peak. It's peak, I tell you. Anyway, let me think of what else I would put for A tier. Not A tier, S tier. I will tell you right away. Josei anime. S tier. Right before shoujo anime. Actually, I'll put Josei. Josei's kind of like tied between shoujo. For those of you that don't know what Josei anime is anime aimed at adult women, which is like adult themes, romance, adult relationships. Have you guys ever heard of a reverse harem anime called Hakuoki, which is one of my favorites? I love Hakuoki a lot. That one also frustrated me. Let me Firefox search. Oh, you know what's considered a Josei anime? Code Realize. What the heck? Oh my god, Neo Angelique Abyss! Holy moly! Oh, I love Paradise. Oh my god, I love Paradise Kiss so much. I love Paradise Kiss. Oh, one of my favorites. One of my favorites. I don't know if you guys know. One of my favorites. I don't know if you guys know. I loved Miwako a lot. She was like one of my favorite characters. Miwako was one of my favorite characters to the point where I used her as like some of my styles. Like my hairstyle for Brat Princess, my second hairstyle was based off of Miwako. The few Josei I've tried reading for some reason, the girl was forced to marry a dude, then they banged and fell in love over time. Yeah, sometimes that happens. But I promise you there's other ones where it's not the girl being forced to marry a dude and then bang and then fall in love over time. I promise. It's not all that. I promise. It's not all that. Actually, you know, I think you could kind of also like classify some other reverse harem animes as Josei too. Given the fact that there's more adult themes in it. Okay, next one, horror. S tier. Horror should be B. What? No. Horror is S. Horror is S for me. Horror is S for me. What do you mean? Think about all the greatest horror animes. Okay? Think about it. Perfect Blue. Made in Abyss. That's a horror, by the way. Ghost Stories. Vampire Hunter D. Which is a super old anime movie that I recently watched that I really like. Uzumaki. Oh, how about Higurashi? Taco P. Elfin Lead. Blood Sea. I think like you can consider Death Note kind of like a horror too, if you really think about it. Death Note is more like a thriller horror though, but I still think it's considered a horror. Oh, Shiki! Have you guys ever seen Shiki? Bro, I think Shiki is one of my... You know what? Because Shiki, not only is Shiki horror, but Shiki is also a vampire show. For those of you that have never heard of Shiki, it's basically an anime about a town, a small town, and all of a sudden people just start dying in the town, like, and people are like, they don't understand why people are slowly dying in town, and that's the mystery. The mystery is they're trying to find out why people are starting to disappear or why people are dying in town, and the reason why is vampires. It's actually, you know what? I agree. I have to agree. I feel like Shiki is one of the best starters for like if you ever want to get into like horror anime. It's a great horror anime to watch because it's an easy to digest show. Very easy to digest. It's very good. I like it. I liked all the characters too. Surprise! Vampires! Spoilers! Which is why I put vampire anime in A tier. Because although my horror anime is an S, vampire anime is an A tier because it's kind of hit or miss for me. Because some vampire anime is but there's a lot of vampire anime that's good. Case in point, Shiki is great. Another great vampire anime. Do not judge me. My most guiltiest vampire anime pleasure. And I bet you won't even be able to guess which show it is. But if you watch me long enough, I've talked about this show before. So you probably might know which one I'm talking about. One of my most favorite vampire anime, it is not Vampire Knight. However, I have a love-hate relationship with Vampire Knight. And it is a crime. It is a crime that this show only got 1 season, bro. Guys, if you ever want the most cracktastic, cocaine-fueled, guilty pleasure vampire story, look no further than Devil's Line. If you want to immerse yourself in a world of what if anime Twilight? What if anime Twilight? Watch Devil's Line, which is one of the greatest. It's just such a good guilty pleasure. Oh my god, zombie, you're here. Bro, watch Devil's Line. Basically, it is a story about a girl who runs into this. She meets. It is a romance, and they do actually almost. In the manga, they do, but in the anime, the reason why they can't is because he turns and like he can like kill her from like the. So there's this one scene where like they're in a lab and like they're being monitored by like this scientist guy, and he's trying to figure out how far they can go before this guy like rips her to shreds, right? And he's like watching them in a room, and it is just no, but this one they're like literally being like watched. They have like these body sensors on, and he has like these handcuffs on he has like these manacles on his hands so that he doesn't like rip her up, cuz when he goes all vampire out, when he vamps out, he has these huge. Let me find a picture. Let me Firefox search for a photo so you can understand. Okay, this is what they look like, okay? Their teeth grow like and they get like really long nails, like sharp claws, like sharp claw hand nails. And their teeth, bro, look at their like, it's like, buddy, how can you eat, man? How does that work? I don't even know. I don't know, bro. But so this girl, the anime starts where this girl, she's on her way home from, I think she was like at school or something. I don't know. She was walking home and she gets attacked. She gets attacked by her friend who's like a vampire. And then this other vampire just randomly saves her. And then they start talking, and then they like each other. And it's like a progression. And it's one of my favorite guilty pleasures because there's so many cool moments. There's so many hot moments and so many sickeningly sweet moments. And I'm a girl and I'm dumb, and as much as I like other shit, but I love this show. And it's a crime that it's only 1 season because the manga goes like into depth, and like there's this crazy ass scene where like where she him and he's like chained up to he's chained up and she like it's freaking crazy, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, the manga art is not the best. It's not the best, but it's just it's a very spicy show. It's one of my favorite vampire animes, okay? One of my favorite vampire animes. If you guys want to check it out, you can check it out. And that's why I put vampire anime in A tier, because I like it. And okay, you know, I get it. I clown on Vampire Night a lot, but I have seen Vampire Night 3 times. And then my most hated vampire shows, Diabolic Lovers. Anyway, I'll put vampire in A tier, okay? And then, oh, psychological S tier. Psychological anime S tier for the sole fact that I love Psycho-Pass, and Psycho-Pass is like one of my favorite shows. I love Psycho-Pass. I love Psycho-Pass a lot. We have Serial Experiments Lane. Kakegurui is considered like psychological. A lot of your favorite shows are in psychological, in the psychological genre, you know. Like Re:Zero could be considered psychological. Oshinoko could be psychological. Steins Gate, but Steins Gate's also like sci-fi, I think. There's so many shows that like have like multiple genres attached to them. So I happen to really like stuff in the psychological genre. I love Elfen Lied, which is also like, yeah, Monster. Oh my god, Monster was so good. Death Parade. Oh my god. Death Parade. What a good show. Oh, I feel so old, bros. I feel so old. What's happening to me? I'm gonna put psychological in in S tier. Or should I put it in A? I'm thinking. Hold on. No, because I have a lot of shows that are like that fit into that genre. So I'm gonna put it in S tier. It does deserve S. Where does Shonen rank? Oh, I love a lot of Shonen shows, but a lot of Shonen, a lot of the same for me. The formula is very samesies, and a lot of Shonen pisses me off. And I realized that I used to love Shonen a lot, and now I don't love it as much as I used to love it. So I'm between B and A, but I think I'm gonna put Shonen in A because I like Shonen a lot. One Piece, you know, One Piece, the greats. It's an A for me. It's an A for me because I watch a lot of Shonen. I do. But there's also a lot of Shonen that I don't like. But there's so much Shonen that I do like. Like, Soul Eater was Shonen. One Piece is Shonen. Shaman King, Shonen. but it can get kind of repetitive, though. It can get kind of repetitive. Oh, Black Clover. Oh, my God. I used to love watching Black. I have not kept over Black Clover at all. I'm bad. I don't remember the last Black Clover episode I watched. Oh my god. The last Black Clover episode that I watched was when they introduced Mereo Leona, the lady with the red hair. That was the last when she got introduced and she came into the show, that was when I stopped watching. So I haven't watched it in a long time. Isekai. Just kidding. I'm putting Isekai in I'm putting Isekai in B tier. I'm between B and C. I'm putting Isekai between B and C. I'm just really tired of it. I'm just so sick of Isekai. I'm so sick of Isekai. I'm sick of it. It's all the same it's the same show over and over again. Can we please stop this? Here's the thing. There's some isekai that's good. Also, I like original isekai shows. Before they were called isekai. Like, Magic Knight Re-Earth is an isekai. Magic Knight Re-Earth is an isekai, but it was never classified as an isekai because it just wasn't named as the genre of isekai. But it's like my favorite isekai. So it's like, I like a lot of the shows, but like, I just hate the genre, bro. It's just so tiring. I loved Log Horizon. However, the second season of Log Horizon, I did not like it. Not the second one. The third one. That's the one I didn't like. Guys, I did not give a about the third season. I did not like the third season of Log Horizon. I was so bored to tears. I was bored to tears at the third season, bro. I did not give a about their political stuff, about their negotiations. It was all like, that shit was so boring. I'm falling asleep here. Which brings me to my next point. Game anime. I want to put it in, I feel like, but what do they mean by game? Like a death game? Any type of game or a video game? I feel like it's like a game. So like death game anime is a very hit or miss for me. I'm gonna put it in C because there's a few that I like, but for the most part, most of them are like, do you remember Darwin's game? Do you remember King's game? Oh god, yes. It's very hit or miss, so I'm gonna put it on C because a lot of times it's a big miss. No Game No Life. I guess you could say No Game No Life was a game anime. Danganronpa, Kakegurui. The reason why game anime is not in D is because we have magical girl raising project, which was good. Yuki Yuna is also considered a game one, which is good. It also has Kill la Kill in here, like a game, which it kind of, if you really think about it, Kill la Kill can kind of be thought of like a game anime because she had to go up against like, it is kind of like a death game almost, kind of like a death game situation. You know? Oh, Seinen anime. S. Seinen anime. Seinen anime is S tier for me. Seinen anime is for adults. Adult anime. Vinland Saga, which is great. I think let me do a Firefox search. Dorohedoro! Attack on Titan, which is also horror. Oh my god, Kaiji. Kaiji's in this. Ultimate Survivor. Bakemonogatari. Bakemonogatari is considered... Oh my god, they have Mushishi as seinen. I love Mushishi. I love Mushishi so much. Okay? Mushishi is so good. Yeah, Black Lagoon. Mushishi. Black Lagoon is great too. Roxy loves Black Lagoon. If you ever want to get her, on her good side, love Black Lagoon. She loves Black Lagoon too. Okay, sports anime. That's hard because okay, I love Haikyuu a lot, but it's not. I don't really like go out of my way to watch sports anime. It's so hit or miss for me. I'm kind of gonna put it in D because I just don't really. It's not that I don't vibe with it. It's just I don't really watch a lot of it. It's not really for me. But I love Haikyuu so much. And I guess like Uma Musume can be considered like a sports anime because kind of Kuroku no Basket is like another one that I watched. I tried watching Blue Lock and I stopped watching it and I dropped it. I watched Skate. That one was pretty good. Bro, Skate was pretty good. But fucking Blue Lock, what a disaster of a show, man. What a... Jesus Christ. I did watch Skate the Infinity. I did. I liked it. It was very nice. I just don't see myself gravitating towards... I don't see myself gravitating towards sports anime a lot. It's just not really my thing. So, for that reason, I am going to put it in D because I don't go looking for it a lot. But when I do find a show, I like it. But it's not really a genre that I consume a lot myself. I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna keep it in C. What is the... Yeah, I was looking at that. What is dementia? What the f is this? What is dementia anime? Let me do a Firefox search. Dementia anime. Oh, psychological mind genre. But wouldn't that be psychological anyway? I liked Paranoia Agent. That was so good. Okay. Oh, Fully Cooley is dementia? Fully Cooley is weird. I can see it. I'll put it in A. You got dementia watching Blue Lock? Yeah, we'll keep it in A. I'll tell you what is in D tier for me. Military. I don't like military anime. I don't seek it out. I tried watching Tanya the Evil and I just... Like, the first season was okay, but I just got kind of, like, annoyed. I don't know. It's just, like, whatever for me. I watched Gate, but I was just like, I didn't feel like it was okay. I feel like everybody liked 86. And I was just like, okay with it. Yeah, Attack on Titan is technically military, but for me, I feel like it's more horror than military. I only like Turn A Gundam. That's the only Gundam series that I actually like watched. Oh wait, I liked Strike Witches though. That's why I'll put it in D, because it's like, I like it. I'll watch it, but it's not like something that like, I'm like, oh my god, I love it. Oh yeah, Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah, but I see Full Metal Alchemist more like fantasy because of the alchemy. Oh, Golden Kamuy. I like Golden Kamuy too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it in D. It's just not my favorite. It's like whatever. Anyway, let's keep going. We keep losing track, and it's all my fault. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. Sci-fi, S tier. S tier sci-fi anime. It's S tier for me. However, I am well aware. Sci-fi anime kind of has fallen off a bit, but I feel like it's only a matter of time before it comes back. Well, let me tell you something. There is nothing better than... Let me tell you something. If you have time, go back and watch some old-ass 90s sci-fi anime. Watch some early 2000s sci-fi anime because it is absolutely gold. Absolute gold, bros. Absolute gold. Absolute gold. I have not watched many 80s sci-fi anime, sci-fi stuff. I want to, though, when I have time. But I haven't consumed anything. But I've seen quite a bit of 90s sci-fi anime, and it's so good. Case in point, one of my favorite sci-fi animes, as per a Firefox search, one of my favorite sci-fi animes is, and hold on to your seats, because this sci-fi anime is old as shit, and it came out in the 90s. Armitage the Third. I freaking love Armitage the Third so much. It is such a good... Oh my god, Armitage the Third is so good. I love it. Every time I think of cyberpunk sci-fi stuff, I think of Armitage, and I love Armitage. Very old, but one of my favorites. My brother, I'll never forget the day my brother came home with Armitage, and he was like, "Hey, there's this really cool thing. Let's watch this." And I'm like, should I have been watching Armitage? No. Yeah, my brother showed me a lot of cool stuff. I remember I watched Ghost in the Shell with my brother when I was a kid, and my mom got very angry at him that we watched Ghost in the Shell, and I was just like, "Whoa, did I understand what the was happening? No, I didn't know what the was going on, but I thought that was the coolest I've ever seen." I was just like, "Whoa, what the?" Whoa, core memory. I'll never forget. I'll never forget watching shows with my brother. He would show me so much stuff that I wasn't supposed to be watching. Don't tell anybody, but well, you know what? It's fine. Tell everybody. I don't care. I'm an adult now. It's fine. When I was a kid, my brother came home with his friends, and they watched Ninja Scroll, and I watched it, and I watched Ninja Scroll as a kid, and yeah, I probably should have seen Ninja Scroll as a kid. But I did. And it was him with all of his friends. And they were all in the living room watching Ninja Scroll. And I was a bit too young, but I watched it. I saw it. I saw Ninja Scroll as a kid. I did. I also watched Gantz. I watched Gantz. And then my brother brought home the Guyver. And we watched Guyver. And that's how we also watched Kamen Rider and all this stuff. So yeah, my brother brought home a lot of cool and I remember watching Guyver, and that scared the absolute out of me. I was so scared watching Guyver, and I was so scared watching Gantz. But it was so cool. It was so cool to me. Alright, let's continue. Police anime? Police anime? It's like a D for me. I feel like police anime is like a D for me because I love Psycho-Pass, and that's kind of like a police anime, but it's like I feel like Psycho-Pass falls more under psychological horror stuff than police anime. I don't know. Maybe D, maybe C. Because I feel like I've consumed quite a bit of shows that's police genre because I feel like it's so broad, you know? Wait, is Durarara police? No, it's not. Durarara is not police. I'm gonna put it in D, but I'll put it above military because I feel like there are some shows that I like, but I don't really like care much about like policing. Death Note is not a comedy. Yeah, some of this can fall into the same genre. Is Ergo Proxy police? I feel like Ergo Proxy is more, yeah, I feel like it's more like psychological / supernatural, whatever. Historical anime. I feel like historical anime, man, what historical anime? I like historical fantasy, like a lot. But historical is great. I want to say A. I'm between A and B for historical. Because I like historical fantasy, like, a lot. I want to say A. I feel like I want to be a little and say fate counts. But it kind of doesn't count. But in my brain, it does. In my brain, it does. So, I'm just going to count it. And I'm going to put historical in A. Because to me, it does. Gintama's historical fantasy too. It's true. I'll put it in A, but if it was just Gintama, I'd put it in S, because Gintama's my favorite. What the f is kids? Like kids anime? What would be kids anime? Is that like Doraemon? Oh wait, no, because I don't consider pretty cure kids. I'm putting it in D. I'm between D and C. I don't really watch Pokemon anime. Wait, some of them are good, but like, I feel like, okay, well, wait. Oh man, I'm so confused. Some of these are so weird. Yeah, why are Yuri and Shojo and Yuri are not in the same, who made this list? They also have Yaoi and Shonen I. Wait, they also have Yaoi and Shonen I. Yuri is hardcore. Oh, like scissoring. Alright, we'll keep kids in D, I guess, because I don't really watch Pokemon. I've watched Digimon.
Better put kids in S. Sanrio has anime. Don't disrespect the role.
That's true. Sanrio does have anime. Maybe I'll put it in C. Music anime? It's an A for me. It's an A for me. There's so many shows that are good that I like. Yeah, K-On!, Bochi, Your Lie in April. There's so many good ones. I'm gonna put it at A. It's not quite S for me, cause I feel like maybe it is S for me. No, it's A for me. It's A for me. It's A for me. I did watch the first 3 episodes of Symphogear, and it was okay. It was okay. But everybody's like, it gets better, I promise. And it's just like, everybody always says that. Everybody says that. Everybody always says, oh, I promise it'll get better. It does get better, we promise. I just feel like Symphogear fans, that's great that you love your show so much. I'll keep on watching it, but I watched the first 3 episodes and I thought it was okay. I didn't become like a rabid fan, you know? Oh, I love Beck. Beck was so good. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in an A. Let's see. Oh, Mecha anime. Guys, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I only like Turn A. It's a D for me. I just don't kill me. I love tokusatsu. I'm just not much of a mech person. I think mech is great. I did watch Gridman. I think Gridman was great. I'm not an obsessed Gundam fan. Guys, Gurren Lagann is just one show. If it was its own if it was Gurren Lagann, it wouldn't be in D. But it's a genre. Oh, that's true. Evangelion. All right, I'll put it in C. You're right. I just don't go out of my way to watch mech anime. I'm not a Gundam stan. I watch Turn A Gundam. That's about it. I'm not much of like a robot person. But I love like mech in tokusatsu. I think it's great. Yeah, that's true. Ray Earth has mecha in it too. I just don't like I don't go about my way. I don't go out of my way to watch mech anime. God, it was such a big genre, and like, there's not a lot of mech anime coming out these days, huh? If I look on Wikipedia, like, holy mech anime was like dominating from like the 70s all the way up to like the early 2000s, and now barely any mech anime comes out. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coming out in 2025, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jesus, just like a handful. You know what? I think I'm gonna put it in B. I'll put it in B. I'm looking at a lot of shows that are on here, and I'm realizing that there's a lot of them that I watched that are considered mech, but I didn't consider them mech before. But school anime? No. No, thank you. No. I just know. I really don't like slice of life anime. School and slice of life anime is in D tier for me because it's just actually maybe it depends. If the slice of life is in school, it would be D, but if it's slice of life somewhere else, maybe C. I like Nichijou though, but Nichijou is just one show, guys. I don't know. It's hard.
When
like
it comes
Angel
to
Beats
Slice
too.
of Life, Lucky Star is the quintessential slice of life comedy anime. It's basically a high school girl perspective version of South Park, minus the visceral vulgarity, meets Seinfeld.
Yeah, but I like comedy anime, and comedy is an A tier. See what I'm saying? Actually, I'm between S and A. I think maybe S for me. Because there's a lot of comedy anime that came out that I really like. There's a lot of comedy animes that I like. However, then there's parody anime. And parody anime is A for me. Parody anime is A for me. I love parody anime a lot. Parody anime is Gintama, even though Gintama is an S tier show. S tier show, but I'm going to put it in A tier because I feel like there's a lot of other parody shows that I'm kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, I like Excel Saga too. Oh my god, Excel Saga. Oh man, I don't know. See, with parody, I'm kind of between S and A. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it in A. I'm gonna keep it in A because there's some parodies that I'm just like, Konosuba is a good one too, but Konosuba is also comedy, I think. Cars anime? Oh, Cars. Like Initial D and stuff. I like Initial D, but it's like whatever for me. It's a D for me. I like the Initial D a lot, but I just don't really care much about it. Redline was pretty good. Redline was a pretty good car anime movie. Samurai anime? Samurai anime, I think, I'm trying to think of what samurai anime I've watched. Samurai Champloo, Ninja Scroll, Dororo. Oh my god, Dororo. I think for me, Samurai, I think for me it would go in B tier, I think. Cause there's a lot. Oh, I recently watched Samurai Pizza Cats. That show is so, it's also a parody if you think about it. I think for me, I'll keep it in B. I think I'm good with B for me. Because there's a lot that's good. And yeah, Gintama can also be considered samurai. A samurai parody show. Thank God no one is saying SAO. SAO's not samurai! Magic? Oh, magic for me? Man, that's such a broad... That's so broad, though. Magic, like, that's so broad. And if we're talking about Magical Girl, so if it's Magical Girl, S tier for me, because I consume a lot of magic anime with magic in it. It's like, and then you have Full Metal Alchemist, that's magic. Fairy Tail, that's magic. Pretty Cure, magic. But then you also have fantasy, which is also S tier for me, because I love fantasy. Fantasy. It's pretty broad. It's a pretty broad genre, bro. It's pretty broad. That's a whole lot of that's a whole lot. There's a whole lot in there. A regular Magic High. I'm meh on that show. I was meh on that show. Magical Index. Yes. Martial arts. I'm gonna put martial arts in B tier for me. I love Baki. I love Baki a lot. I'm gonna put it in B tier for me. It's B for me. There's a lot of bangers, but it's not... I don't gravitate towards martial arts for the martial arts. You know what I mean? I gravitate towards shows with martial arts in it. But I love Baki a lot. Baki is absurd, bro. Baki is absolutely absurd. It's so ridiculous. Don't get me started. Romance? I don't like straight romance. I feel like for me, I only like romance if it's like I don't like a show that's just straight up romance. Do you know what I mean? I like shows where like romance isn't the main force of the show. I don't like it. I don't like it if it's like the main thing. And I know that's contradictory because I talk so much about like reverse harem and shit like that. But it depends on the romance, because I feel like a lot of times romance shows piss me off because they'll do like a whole season where it's just like, are they gonna get together or what? Like, what the is going on? Or like, there's always some shit happening and it just gets so annoying. So I'm kind of between B and C with romance though. So I think I'm gonna put it in B. I don't think I'm gonna put it in C. I think I'm gonna put it in B. And I'll tell you why. Because we have Shoujo I and Shonen I, and I'm gonna put that in C. Because usually when it's Shoujo I and Shonen I, it's a romance that never goes anywhere and nothing happens and it's just frustration. So I'm gonna put it in C because that's what I believe. I believe with the other it always goes somewhere, but with Shonen I and Shoujo I, it never goes anywhere. And that's what pisses me off. So I like romance, but I hate the Shonen I, Shoujo I, because it never goes anywhere. You wait 12 episodes for them to even touch their hands together. And it's just like, what the is going on now? Bruh. What the man? I love a good will they, won't they story, but sometimes it's like, holy man, just already. Just kiss already. Just kiss already. I put drama in A tier. I like drama. Is it the main driving force of me watching a show? No. Drama. I know, it's such a wide category. It's such a broad category, drama. It's like, what kind of drama are you talking? Because I like certain types of dramas, but other types of dramas I don't like. You know? So it's like, what? Which one is it? Which one is it, man? So it's like, I don't know if I should put it in A or B. I think I'll put it in A. I don't know if I should put it in A or B. I think I'm gonna put it in B. Cause it's like, I don't like it to be like the main focus. You know what I mean? Demons, S. Anything with a demon, love it. I love demons. I'm a demon. S tier. Demon anime, S tier. Anything with demon in it, you got me. You got me, bros. Supernatural, S tier. I love supernatural stuff. Love it. Love supernatural shows. Love me a supernatural. Space, A. I hate space, but anime that includes space, space anime. I don't like space as a concept. Anime taking place in space or stuff with space elements, okay. I guess it's okay. I like it. How about the TV show Supernatural? You know I never watched Supernatural. But everybody I know loves that damn show. But I never watched it. They also made an anime and I never watched it either. But I feel like every girl loved Supernatural. Sam Winchester! Okay, thriller anime? Oh, thriller anime. I love a thrill. I love a good thrill. I love a good thrill. I like being thrilled. I like being thrilled. What can I say? Being thrilled is great. Superpower? Oh, superpower is like... I hate that every time I think of superpower, I just go directly into My Hero Academia. I think I'm gonna keep it in A. Yeah, but Super Sentai is not anime. But there is anime that's Super Sentai, like, that's like tokusatsu related. I guess I'll keep it in A. That's true. If it was superhero, it would be lower. But because it's superpower, I'm keeping it in A. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's a good explanation. That's a good explanation. Yeah, there's a lot of overlap with shonen. It's true. And then adventure anime. I love a good adventure. What would adventure anime? Yeah, I'm thinking that's S tier. There's too much adventure anime that I like. Mystery, S. Action, S. Adventure, mystery, and action, S. I like a good mystery. I like a good action. Sakuga is great. I like a good adventure. We did it! Dun 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 dun! Dun 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 dun! Dun 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 dun! We did it! This is a definitive list. If anybody ever argues with you, you say no. This is the way. Your opinion is wrong. Go in the trash, you. I'm just kidding.